We could be like, we're rebranding Getting the Munchies with Getting the Debbies. I got the Debbies.
I got the Debbies.
And you're just like, grab it, crinkling all the
I've got the
wrappers.
Debbies. That's funny. That's funny.
That's silly.
Okay, I like that.
Silly.
Hired.
Just because they can doesn't mean they should. Can they brand that? Can they brand that?
Hi, and welcome back to Can They Brand That, the only show brave enough to do what no one has ever asked for, brainstorm in real time for an audience.
And we are your hosts. I'm Allie LeFevere. That's Lyndsay Rush. Like we insist on you calling us the bad girls of branding. Someone, please, anyone. There will be a point where it feels so desperate that we're asking that people will take us seriously. But,
Yeah.
you know, we'll wait till that moment
I feel like
comes.
we're probably on episode 10 of us doing this. And every time I edit it, I think, should we drop that bit? But you know what? Bad girls wouldn't.
No, bad
They would
girls
say,
they'd go
"Call
harder
us."
in the paint.
And so we're
Double
going
down.
to. We're going to
That's
insist.
what bad girls do. Double down on their bad ideas.
If I know anything about bad girls.
But you may also know us as the founders of Obedient, a Semiserious agency.
So as a reminder, our whole thing around here is improvised branding. How it works is we pick a brand, set the timer for 20 minutes, and try to ideate as many weird, fun, crazy ideas as we can.
And today we are taking on a brand that I was obsessed with as a kid. I'm sure you were too, Linz. I'm really excited to talk about it today. We're doing Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Little Debs.
Hi.
And-
How you doing?
And I think, I mean, you may know them
She
as
needs
the
no
purveyors.
introduction, but
Really,
yeah.
truly. Zebra cakes and oatmeal cream pies and Nutty Buddies and the Christmas tree cakes and oh my gosh, what am I missing?
There's little
the
donuts.
Swiss
Are they Star
rolls.
Crunch?
Oh, they're a Star Crunch. Okay, so hold
Right?
on.
That's Little Debbie, right?
Yeah, what was your favorite Little Debbie?
Oatmeal cream pie.
Okay, do three. Do top three in order.
Oatmeal cream pie, Christmas tree / zebra cake, because they're Christmas tree is
okay.
just a seasonal zebra cake.
Oh, how dare you? Okay.
Nutty Buddy's got to be number 2 then for me, or tied
Okay.
with oatmeal cream. What about you?
Yeah. I think I'm Nutty Buddy, oatmeal cream, Star Crunch. That's probably my order. I'm so glad you mentioned Star Crunch because I almost forgot about them, and
But I'm not seeing Star Crunch on here.
they definitely were Star Crunch.
Oh,
Hold on.
they're here. Cosmic Snacks. They're here. They're
Oh
here.
my
They're
God.
here. Oh my gosh. Did
Sweating.
you know they make a double-decker oatmeal cream pie? Wow.
No, wow. Okay, can I share
Double-decker.
a quick oatmeal cream pie story? The first memory I think of when I think of oatmeal cream pie is one time I was at a frat party and I was really hungry, and at the frat house all they had was one single box of oatmeal cream pies on the fridge, like in the back of the fridge, like in the top of the fridge, but in the back. And I reached up like an animal and I went into the frat party bathroom and I ate it by myself like an animal. Just I was so hungry.
whole box?
It was like no, just so.
Said you ate the emergency pies. Oh my gosh, pie is a funny thing. If they were like if pie is a Greek.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy to eat a oatmeal cream pie. It's crazy to eat a box full of
No,
them.
but I mean, I ate it in a bathroom like an animal.
Yes,
so I was
eating in the
hungry.
bathroom is not. I don't think that's what Little Debbie had in mind.
No,
when
that
she
is not
made
the ideal location.
these pies.
Hold on. The Greek letters, pi, sigma pi. Yeah, there is
Yeah.
something funny there. Anyway, gross.
Gross,
the low
great,
point in my life.
delicious. I'm really
Apparently.
glad you shared that with me and the audience.
I've lost all credibility as an agency.
Yeah, and now I have to say, please like and subscribe. So please like and subscribe, and I promise I will keep Allie from telling her anecdotes about eating a singular tiny Little Debbie in the bathroom, like a rat. But
little
yes, you
rat.
can really subscribe below. We do new episodes every week, and you can like us and follow us on social at Obedient Agency.
Yes.
Everywhere.
So, should we get the party started? Let's set the timer and,
you know how to party. You
well,
party in
if it's
frat
between
house
the two of us,
bathrooms.
this one knows how to party. Should we unwrap the oatmeal cream pies, go hide in the bathroom and get this party started?
Who's with me?
Coming with me. Jan, thank you, Jan.
Oh,
That was a half-baked reference in case.
wow. No one caught that, including
okay.
me.
No Jim Brewer fans. Yes. Sorry, I
30-year-old
really
movie.
I know.
Yeah, you gotta.
Okay. Well, let's set the timer and answer the question on everyone's mind, including ours. Can they brand that?
Allie, I wanted to say the question on everyone's mind is, what is Allie talking? What's going on here?
How did Jim Brewer just come the first 6 minutes of this podcast? I'm so upset. I'm upset with myself.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Sweaty.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
So
boy.
we both had this idea when we were chatting on the phone and picking this brand. And I'm curious where yours took you, but we joked about Big Debbie. And where were you going with Big Debbie?
Well, I decided to veer a little bit further, and I said Big Debra. I was like,
see, and I said Little Debra. So it's like she's still young at heart, but she's going by her adult name.
Okay, I like that. That's cute.
Big Debra is maybe funnier.
So I was thinking Big Debra, and I was thinking like she can't let it go. She can't let go of like the Little Debbie persona. So she actually the person that Little Debbie Mascot was modeled after is the EVP of the company because it's still a family business.
Okay.
So I was laughing thinking, what if it's like shows her coming to the office and she's still in the Little Debbie costume, but she now goes by Big Debra. So she's at the boardroom, she's in the factory, and they're like, looking at the conveyor belt. She's with the product team and they're like developing new recipes, but she's in the Little Debbie costume the whole time. It's like, really, and then they cut, it's almost like an Office parody where like, they're cutting to employees and they're like, she insists we call her Big Debra. And I don't know, I just think that's like a funny bit there because the costume is so silly.
I feel like if that's it, I think she would insist on being called Big Debbie because she's like, I was Little Debbie before, but I'm grown up. So I'm like, I'm still this. Or I think Little Debra. I think she would keep one element and only switch one up.
Okay. I love it.
Maybe. That's so funny. I was thinking that it was
tell me, your direction.
I was just thinking that it's a campaign to be like, you're a kid at heart, and it was going to show Little Debbie snacks in like grown up, cool, like bento boxes and lunchbox. Like when you take your thing to work, like that this is for adults too, like the Little Debra in you or the Big Debbie in you, that it's like snack cakes. You never outgrow a snack cake.
Oh, that's cute.
But I think yours.
Yours is really cute.
Yours really promotes the brand.
Yeah, mine's just like a humanizing campaign. Like, there's Debbie, there's Big Debbie.
There's Big Debbie dressing, but that as a funny little like spoof or like a short. That I think that is really funny. I think they could probably be part of the same campaign. That it'd be like, this is like, that is like who it's modeled after, and she's like giving it, she's talking to camera.
That feels like it could be a Super Bowl commercial because it's so ridiculous. Like you're just,
and then maybe at the end it's like you never outgrow a snack cake or something like that. Maybe we could take the ridiculous thing and then try to tie it back to it's for grown-ups.
So okay, so that as you're saying that reminds me, that makes me think of the fact that since they used Little Debbie as the mascot, it'd be funny to do like a Gerber baby, like the new Little Debbie,
Little Debbie,
like. Little kids,
the hunt for Little Debbie.
Yeah, like the new Little Debbie, and do some sort of like Gerber baby, and you're the Little Debbie for a year,
and you get Little Debbies for that whole year, or Little Debbies for
like
life. It's sort of like how we were doing on the Manwich hunt for the new Manwich,
like the new spokesperson,
or the new brownie man, I guess.
Oh yeah, there was
bringing back 90s contests. That's like what we're trying to get at.
It's fun though.
It's apropos to the brand.
It really is
because they were. Yeah, that's.
But
cute.
I wonder if that'd be funny. Is like some sort of like, Little Debbie not look alike, but more like just like the new face.
The new, like
new
Gerber
Debbie.
baby style. That's cute. I also feel like the Little Debbie looks a lot like Wendy from Wendy's and Pippi Longstocking and like
Annie.
We could do a
cute little, they have that like little cute little girl.
We could do a Where's Waldo sort of thing, a Where's Waldo book where you have to find Little Debbie. Where's
Little Debbie?
Where's Little Deb?
Where's Little Debbie?
You know what I wish? Back when these snacks were popping off, there was a department store-esque thing called Deb. Do you remember Deb?
Oh, do I?
It was like Wet Seal, Contempo Casuals, BB, R&B, Deb. It was like
Deb
huge.
Deb was massive.
Like it was large in size,
huge store. And I feel like they had like the best
low
deals.
in price tag. Yeah.
Like the best deals at Deb.
Yeah.
They were kind of the lowest end, sort of.
Yes.
Like you got the most bang
like
for your
go
buck.
down. Yeah.
Deb.
You'd have to hunt really hard for stuff. Anyway, that could have been a collab once upon a time.
Deb. I mean, I probably was wearing Deb when I was in the bathroom eating an oatmeal cream pie.
Probably.
So I feel like those two things were very much
sparkly one shoulder.
Yeah, I definitely had like a Tarzan shirt on.
Mm-hmm. I was speaking of collabs. I was thinking that they should try to do jelly cats, those little stuffed animal, the little like collector, the like rare jelly cats that everybody's obsessed with.
Yeah, those are so cute.
Like picture a little oatmeal cream pie. Picture a little zebra cake. Like
a little Swiss
they should
roll.
try to do a collab. Mm-hmm. I don't think Jellycat has ever taken on like brands, but that would be a huge win.
That would be really fun.
Swiss roll.
Well, okay, so I just looked up what are the most popular Little Debbie products in each state. So it'd be kind of funny that they released different ones in each state. So it became like a hotter commodity to try to collect them.
Because like off the, like, you know, the new thing that everybody is obsessed with trying to get are those Labubus. Have you seen those?
My
those
sister,
little troll-esque things?
My sister and her wife.
My sister too.
Has, I
think they look
did the
evil.
contest online to collect or to get hers.
So imagine if you could get that hype for your brand, because it's for like kids and teens and stuff. I think it'd be very smart.
That's a real fun collab. That's a good one. This is totally taking us in a different direction, but I just was looking on their website and they have like mini muffins. I can't see anywhere that they have other mini versions of their products, but I feel like they should have called them Littler Debbies instead of mini.
They should do Littler Debbie's miniature short, what's it called? Limited edition. Yeah, like tiny, like how they make mini Oreos and mini whatever. Yeah.
Like a poppable version of like little mini oatmeal cream pies or little mini ho-hos. Like I feel like that would be Littler Debbie,
Nutty Buddy. Adorable. Yes. In a little pack. Like just so they made tons of stuff miniature. That is so, and Littler Debbie, Allie, that's great. I love it.
That's fun. Did you eat your Nutty Buddy? Did you peel it apart layer by layer? Okay, good. I was afraid you like.
Yeah. I would get right off this show if I just bit into it.
You're chomping into it just like a savage.
Some monster? No.
Okay, hold on. I have another stupid idea to use Debbie while we're in like the Debbie talks.
Yeah, we're talking Debbie.
Is there a funny campaign that she's been like kind of a spoof that she's been hand making this whole time, and they show her and she's like frantic in the kitchen.
She's baking.
She's baking like nonstop, like a crazy person. And she's just got like stacks and stacks of like piles of oatmeal cream pie. Like, is there anything funny there that she's been churning these out for years? Like like maybe she needs to retire and we're going to find the new face because she can't keep up anymore or
it's child labor laws. She's just 10 years old. Little Debbie, little redheaded, little Debbie's
covered in flour. She's 6.
Little Debbie.
Well, I mean, with the state of our country, they're seem to be
sure.
Yeah, I think Iowa just allowed child labor again. So we're headed in the right direction.
All right, so the Little Debbie factory is going there. I was sort of thinking a great British bake-off challenge should be Little Debbie themed. They could get, and so like you're creating a real, real zebra cake. If they could also wedge their way in there, so maybe we can work that somehow. That's really fun. I feel like you've been thinking about Debbie. Debbie is like she's a real person to you. She's working her baking. She's going to work in her costume. Like Debbie's on your heart, and I respect that.
And you know what? All I really thought about was Debbie. So that is the extent of me entering this brainstorm.
Keep being like, what about this? And you're like, but did Debbie think of it?
What does Debbie do? What would Debbie do?
What would WW?
We bring back the WW bracelets and go like WWDD.
You know what Debbie would do? She would eat more than one oatmeal cream pie in a frat house bathroom.
Yeah, I was being,
bathrooms you were being very demure.
Charitable. I was like, I don't want to, this is probably their lunch for the next 2 weeks.
Somebody needs this to survive. I was thinking we usually do this for every brand, sort of like the fortune cookie / Laffy Taffy, put something inside. there should be little lunchbox love notes, because if you were like putting that in your like fourth grader's lunchbox inside, not in the Debbie, but like inside the wrapper, that's like, be a good friend today, or like be kind, like fun little lunchbox love notes already, like love little, mom, or like just little, like ways to remind kids to be good people, sort of. And that's already like I just feel like it would be cute if they did limited edition lunchbox love note.
I feel like they could call it like little acts of kindness, or little reminders, or little like something that ties in the name, like little acts of joy, or little. Oh, I can't think of something tighter right now. Could you also do like a scratch off? Like you scratch off something on the packaging and it like reveals something.
Very cute. Yeah.
Like that is maybe it's that same idea. Like it reveals a little inspiration or reminder.
Yeah. I feel like if they were going to do a cool big influencer event, it should be like a chic cafeteria, and everyone has like cool branded lunch boxes on their things, like reusable, like refrigerated ones. And they've got all the little Debbie, or like sending out coolers, lunch boxes, like influencer PR gifts. I think could be cool. Like have your, like, we want to take you to lunch, or, oh my God, Little Debbie Downer. We got to do, that should be a mascot antagonist, is Little Debbie Downer.
That's funny.
And she's always like, cakes should be full sized. Like, snack size.
Zebras are meant for the zoo.
Yeah. She's just like,
they like the birthday cake. She's like, I hate celebrating my birthday every year.
Yeah. Do a giveaway.
It's like, I'm an atheist.
It should. I mean, I think that'd be really, really funny. Little Debbie, like a social campaign where all those things of like.
It's so stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry. What were we going to say?
They should do a cash giveaway, like 10 grand or 20 grand to, a couple willing to have their wedding cake be like a tiered version of one of their snack cakes. Like snack cake wedding cakes. Like you submit your love story, your Little Debbie love story, little love, and then they pick a winner, and they like sponsor their wedding or something. And then the cakes, like, or like all the guests get the cakes, or they make like a tiered. That'd be really cute. That's the dessert wedding cake.
That's so fun, because I was thinking of like, it'd be really fun to make it like fancier than it is. Like that, so I think that's a real fun use of that, is to go like, how do you take these like dessert and almost treat them like they're gourmet? That's fun, like sponsoring a couple's wedding. We love love as much as you love
our cakes or something.
Our cakes, yeah. It's funny because like I was trying to think of like a nostalgia campaign of like big memories or big moments, Little Debbie, like big milestones, cute. Little Debbie. Like I'm trying to think of like that big little play, because like where'd you eat them at a sleepover, or like after soccer practice, or a softball game, or like when you were first day at kindergarten. I'm just like thinking of like, what are these like little moments where Little Debbie may have been there in the bathroom,
in the frat house.
Like
it could also be
beautiful moments,
little moments, like Little Debbie moments, where like someone was new to school and someone shared a Little Debbie with her, or they like made a friend and said hi, or joined the soccer team, or like sort of Little Debbie acts of bravery. Little acts of bravery could be the little lunchbox.
Yeah, little acts of. That's sweet. That's
anyway,
like, I like that. It's like the idea of like, it's like almost invitational. Like it's like sharing a Little Debbie to like, like create like this like beautiful, like kind, generous, sweet moment.
Like Little Debbie was here. Little Debbie was there for all of it. Yeah. Thing. I remember that campaign everyone lost their mind about, and it was basically, two little kids. I think it starts when they're little and they go to high school and then they go to college, and they just keep sharing a piece of gum, right? And then they eventually get married. Was it for gum? It was something that like they passed it back and forth forever and then ended up in love. It was just like a commercial. Oh my God, extra gum, can't help falling in love. It went crazy, and they're just sharing gum. It was 2015. It says this gum commercial is making people everywhere weep. It was extra gum. Oh, you'll have to watch it when we're done.
Yes. I know this one. Now that I see it, I just looked it up.
So that like feels like it's like takes place in the school hallway and the whatever, and then they break up, fall in love.
That's sweet.
I think there should also be an influencer trip to the Little Debbie Park that is near Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm in Nashville, but it's in College Town, Tennessee. Yes, I texted to you yesterday. Look up Little Debbie Park, and there's huge installations of all the famous snacks. So they should do like an influencer brand trip instead of it being somewhere sexy like Mexico or the Bahamas. They get a bunch of influencers and they go to College Dale, Tennessee. Do you see the big Christmas tree?
So silly.
And the big oatmeal cream pie, and there's Debbie herself.
And I like the what are those? I think are these the cosmic brownies that are like they're almost like a climbing gym, like with the like handles you climb up.
Yes, and I see the Nutty Buddies.
Oh, and
Isn't that cool?
and there's a bronze statue of Little Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they could really turn this into a fun
a whole. And it's like it acts like it's all tricked out, and it's to this town.
You know what? I must have missed that. That's so funny.
Because I said, should I wake up and drive 4 hours to film this episode from College Dale? I'm live on the scene. I'm just like sitting. I'm perched on a cosmic brownie.
She's just on a sliding down a cosmic brownie. What if we called her Big Debra?
What's funnier, Big Debra or Little Debra?
It's funny because it's really just a park. Like there's just there really is just a Little Debbie
like
park
Oz
with a
Park.
handful. Yeah.
In Chicago, where you're just sort of like, people are just going to, and people just walking their dog next to a Nutty Buddy seesaw. That doesn't exist, but that would be great. Oh my gosh. The little lunchbox notes. It's like, that could be a Nutty Buddy. Like, be a good Nutty Buddy. Like your Nutty Buddy. That could also be, like, we haven't worked in those, like, Star Crunch, like Star Search. They could do a singing competition called the Star Crunch. Search for the next Star Crunch or America's Next Star Crunch.
I do feel like this park really opens up a whole new world that we are not going to be able to do on this brainstorm. God, Little Debbie, call us. Let us come up with something really fun. Should we do Mascot o'clock?
Mascot o'clock.
Mascot o'clock. We include this in every episode. We believe in mascots. We think everyone should have on. They're so funny. They're such a great way to get the brand message out there. So we're going to spend a few minutes thinking about what Little Debbie, I guess aside from Little Debbie, Big Debbie, and Little Debra.
Yeah.
What are other fun characters or gimmicks to bring that to life? And I do have an idea.
Okay.
And I often do this similar to Hamburglar. I did this with Manwich, but the phrase snack attack. So it's either like, it's like this guy that keeps stealing, this like character that keeps stealing your Little Debbie, like when you finally unwrapped it or something. Or we make like a sort of like comic book or zine, because those are coming back for teens, and it's called Attack of the Snack. And we write a whole like comic book-esque
like a superhero.
Attack of the Snack. And like maybe the snacks are large like Godzilla, and there's a super Little Debbie is fighting them off.
Okay. I like that. Because I was thinking like turn the snacks into characters. Like I think like having like the Nutty Buddies.
Like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, like the whole I cannot go an episode without fucking balloons. I don't even know what I do, because
this is so showing our age that there's balloons.
Oh my God, I'm 100. But like I keep picturing like the Nutty Buddies being like just holding hands, like how or like being obviously twins.
They alone could be really fun little characters.
Yeah, like
they could be real silly. They could be nutty, just like silly, and they're like little like rascals, like doing silly things.
They could have a little like Tweedledee, Tweedledum energy. Yeah,
it would also be funny to do a holiday campaign where you have the little tree, the Christmas tree things, and then the ho-hos are like what Santa is saying, ho ho ho. And like the cosmic star is the one that the three wise men saw. I'm like trying to think of all the
on top of the tree.
Nutty Buddy is, oh yeah, the cosmic star on top of the tree. Anyway, I feel like you could really like theme it out.
It'd be the Star Crunch on the tree.
Cosmic star. Oh, I'm mixing. That's what I meant. The Star Crunch on not the cosmic brownie. Yeah, that's what I meant.
That would be really fun. A holiday campaign. You could tie that into, instead of giving Santa cookies, like does he prefer like the Christmas trees? Like could you tie that in somehow that
that's what we leave out for Santa. Oh, I was thinking you could also like Debbie is a name of that time. What other names are like that? Little Darlene, little, like Tracy. What are those like names that are no longer
Nancy?
Like all that modern. Donna,
Nancy, Sharon. like that whole crew.
Yeah.
But hold on. That makes me think that you could have a whole like lunch pail family, or like the lunch pails. That could be a thing. And the lunch pail.
Yeah.
And that could be the products come to life. The snacks come to life. But you could have like a lunchbox family. Like think of like a kind of a worker's lunchbox and like a little kid's lunchbox and a brown bag. Like that could be.
Oh, those things are the little characters of like having
and like you've got a whole family, a crew of different types of like
different lunch boxes. That's cute because like kids of different cultures use different types of lunch boxes to keep things hot, you know, like depending on what like your family cooks and stuff. And so it could be like, there could be a little thermos. There could be, that'd be cute.
Little bento box that has, you know.
Should we do hired or fired real quick?
Let's do it.
You know, in the same way that duct tape was all fired, this Little Debbie is all hired to me.
That's what I like to think.
The influencer brand trip to the Little Debbie Park is probably what I'm going to say is my hired, because I think it would get a lot of press and it'd be so funny to make that seem really glam and like tricked out in merch and all of that shit happening there and like make a calendar and all that stuff. That's my hired.
I agree. And I also think that doing a littler Debbie's line, even temporarily, would be really fun.
Huge, huge.
Little snackies, little poppable versions of the
littler
snacks.
Debbie.
I like that.
I love it.
I had thought of the phrase Debbie's Confessions, and I don't even know what that was.
Oh.
But that would be fired. I was going to fire myself from ever exploring what that would possibly be. Debbie's Confessions. I don't even know what that means.
It sort of reminds me of Little Debbie Downers.
Yeah.
Or Little Debbie Downer is a mascot too. To throw back in. I think we said her earlier, but like that'd be really funny. Like, I don't like trees.
It's funny because I don't think of Little Debbie's as falling in the category of sweet, weirdly. Even though like sweets, I think of like hard candies or something.
Candies and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a baked good.
Yeah.
It's a baked great. The baked goodness. Bake some good. Bake some good is like the Little Debbie challenge of them trying to do good things. Okay. Well, and at it.
And we are fired for that. No,
and we're fired.
Okay. So
shameless plug us, Allie.
Shameless plug.
Tell us who they are.
Tell us who they are. So yeah, if you had fun today, the fun doesn't have to stop. If you have a business that needs some thoughtful and silly and more fun, engaging, entertaining branding, that's what we do for clients. We work with a lot of really fun brands, and obviously spend more time than 20 minutes with them, bringing the ideas to life. You can check out our roster. I think it's been flashed at some point during this episode, but some of our fave clients that we've recently worked with, but also go to obedientagency.com and you can see who we are, what we do, how we think, and all the fun we've had with brands.
Yeah. I feel like this show is just a snack cake. And when we work with clients, we, really get in there and bake. Like you were thinking that Debbie was just baking up a storm. That's what we do.
Some people
not half baked, fully baked.
Did I mention Jim Brewer on this episode? Or was that the last episode?
I think it was the last episode.
Okay.
And now you've brought him in.
I brought him back. Half baked. So this is a full baked episode. Last one, half baked. This one, full baked.
Oh my gosh. We should do a get baked and people getting the munchies with Little Debbie. In the states where that's legal, you should have some sort of, that's like a free Little Debbie with every purchase or something. Or like showing people how like that's the midnight snack. Getting the munchies, we could be like, we're rebranding getting the munchies with getting the Debbies.
That's funny.
I got the Debbies.
I got the Debbies.
And you're just like, grab it, crinkling all the
I've got the
wrappers.
Debbies. That's funny. That's
silly.
Okay. I like that.
Silly.
Hired.
Thank you.
Well, on that note,
we will catch you later.
See you next time. Brand you next time. Bye.